And we're back for another video here. We're doing a Omaha High-Low tournament. We're deep into the game, top 18 out of full 42. I'm really low on chips now, but I figured I'll start recording now in case I can make a run. I got a pretty nice hand here in my big blind, and there's been a lot of limping and some raising going on. So Ghost Face is the one that raises the most. And I'm just going to go all in with this hand, I think. I don't see any reason not to. And he's got kings, I got a low, and hearts. And I flopped the joint. Wow, that is beautiful. Ace-3 the whole wheel. Woo! Kind of a good flop and kind of a good time to turn on the video. So that was nice. Good way to start the video too. Hopefully we can get some better sound quality on this video because the last one was pretty crappy. And yeah, it was really soft. I actually recorded one more video after that and it was still really low. So hopefully this one will sound better. I'm watching my audio thing spike here a little bit and it looks like it's okay. So I actually played pretty good the entire tournament. I don't really think I played more than one hand rung the whole tournament, and it was just me trying to steal a pot basically, and I got called, and I had like middle pair, and the guy had just like pocket jacks, something like that with like an overpair. So Ghost Face got beat again. I'm actually folding this. I don't want to play the ace deuce unless it's suited or have a better card than the 7 to go with it. We have actually CNG was actually at like 20,000 probably like 10 minutes ago. He had a really nice couple runs. He got lucky in a hand which he admitted to, but I mean it's part of the game. So, and then after that he won a nice pot too. So he's cruising the last like 10 minutes. He got lucky versus the gentleman betting right now, Aussie. So everyone's playing pretty straightforward. I played with SMT set earlier. He's pretty good player. He limps a lot of pots, but he doesn't get stupid with his betting or anything like that. So King 5-4-3. Do I want to play for 16,000? No, we're gonna fold. I play a pretty conservative Omaha high-low game. I usually only raise out of the cutoff and the button, but I'd raise a lot out of the cutoff and the button. I wish I would have had the video on earlier for when just the grind part of the tournament where I was going through just the motions of the tournament, and I was raising a lot from the button and cutoff and getting called a lot, but getting a lot of folds on a continuation bet because I had a lot of flops that weren't good for me necessarily, but just looks so bad, like queen like 8 or queen 7 flop, stuff like that. So I just continuation bet. They don't have a queen, they chuck it away every time. And the times the flops were good for me, they were like crazy good for me. Like I had ace king of diamonds with a 2 and raised from the cutoff one hand, and the flop came down like 6-3 of diamonds and a king. So it was just like, okay. C bet that one, and actually I think doubled up on that one actually. So we had some pretty good flops for us earlier today, and let's see how this hand goes. He has to call. Yep, he put them all in. So we've got jacks, spades, and diamonds. So his spades and diamonds are live. He has an 8 for a straight now, and I think the queen guy won the 40K, yep. And CNG lost the middle. What would we had there? A crappy flush. Yeah, my flush would have won, but obviously I'm not calling with this hand. It's not very good. I'm just curious, that's all. We're ninth out of 17 right now. The goal is final table first. And then, actually, our first goal was to double up, and we did that the first hand of the video, so that was nice. And then the second goal after that will be to final table, and then, of course, we're going to try to win. So, next goal is final table. Not a bad hand here. I would love to play versus him here, so I'm okay with him raising here. Hopefully, it's just me and him, though, honestly. I don't want to get too crazy with the hand here, so. And we're up against a straight low hand, so if we get high card, high card, high card like that's perfect. I don't think we can lose the hand now at all. Yeah, kings and tens are good, so a nice hand there. Won like a 23K or so, a little more than 23K because of the blinds. We're on break now. I'll come back whenever we're done. And we're back here. This break's about to end. We're sitting 7 out of 16 now, which is nice after that last hand was hugely important. And as you can see, the top two players there are absolutely crushing everybody else in chips. But I'm not far off from third place, which is surprisingly nice. So hopefully we can continue with the good streak here. Since I turned on this video, I have nothing but good things happen. So ace, ace. Let's see. Raise to 12, which is a pretty big part of my stack. I'll call Aussie if he shoves. I'll call B-Star it if he shoves. Ghost-faced, obviously, if he shoves, I'd call him. I really don't like aces by themselves, but if it's a smaller stack, I'll gladly go ahead and call it. If Death Knight or CNG would shove on me, I don't know what I would do, honestly, because ace 3-9 is not the greatest hand in the world, to be honest. So it'll be kind of interesting to see what happens here, because these two have a lot of chips that they can call with. So I wish I would have just bet the pot here now. I'm thinking of holding them right now and just clicking that. So 3 to the flop. Not a very good flop for us. We're just going to check right behind him and hope for a better turn card. That's not a bad turn card. We got aces now with an ace-3 low draw. He bets 36K, though. That's pretty rough. He could have so many hands here. It's sick. One pair in Omaha is not the strongest in the world either. That's a big thing. I think I'm going to fold. I don't really. I wish I would have pot size bet on pre-flop now. But, yeah. I just can see him having king-jack here. He is a set of 8, so that was good. I really wish I would have bumped it the whole way now, because he called with a really crappy hand. Like, absolutely crap for Omaha, high-low. 8-8-3-6. Jack 10, we got a queen. Is a good card for us. But just fold and go to the next one. I think it was the difference in him calling or folding that hand, so I wish I would have just got rid of it, honestly. That would have been nice. So if I would have raised it that extra, like 2 or 4K, he might have just dropped his hand. So now we're just going to limp in this one and hope to see a flop with a marginal hand here. Very marginal now. A 6 gives us a straight, but it's not a very good straight at all. So this is a pretty bad hand, especially when he can just fire at us from behind. Wasn't a very good starting hand, but we got a good price, 2,500 to C15. So, and he flops the nuts, so that's pretty good. I'm just gonna fold this hand. These hands are really bad in Omaha High Low. So this part of the video started off bad. The first part was good, but we're still alive. We're still in 8th place. So, I mean, we're doing okay. We lost 20,000 so far in the last 4 minutes, but we're still in 8th place. So we're in decent shape. Blinds are big. Next hand that we play are going to be big. There's 15 people left. Someone just got knocked